we're not going to spend a whole lot of time in looking at slides here. We're just going to kind of dive right into the two different softwares. So on the left-hand side of my screen, we have Post Builder, that many of you may be aware of. And on the right-hand side, we have Post Configurator. So the first difference we see is Post Builder, completely separate application that you launch outside of NX, and Post Configurator is ran from within NX. Just two little different approaches there. We'll get into a little bit of some of the benefits here and things that I like about Post Configurator being embedded into NX here as we go through some of these topics. But right now, I'm just going to kind of review some of the layout of the user interface in Post Builder. On the very first tab here, we have our machine tool data. Now it should be noted that I created a new post in this example. I'm just using a 3-axis FANUC-based post. And so you can see that we have a 3-axis mill, and under our general parameters tab, we can come in and specify things like our linear travels, home position, max traversal feed rates, initial spindle position. Do you want to have diameter programming for different axes versus just radial programming, mirroring outputs, things like that. Some basic settings here. Now when we jump to the Post Configurator side, you just create a post, and in this case, I specified that, it's going to be a FANUC-based control. But as for all the generic machine kinematic things, the various settings and parameters here, as we come down to the real machine kinematics, we can see that we can choose between different machine types and or different machine modes, milling, turning, EDM, mill turns, or machine types, different number of axes, different configurations. So difference between Post Builder and Post Configurator, you can change your machine types after the post has been created. In Post Builder, you could not do that. Or I should say you cannot do that easily. You could write custom commands to go in and change some variables about what machine types you're running, but not an easy way to do it. Here, anytime you can change and say, yep, let's create this as a 4-axis with a rotating head instead of a 3-axis machine. You can change it at any point in time. So you'll see that there's still 4-axis and 5-axis information in here. And actually, in future releases, and it is possible now, but we can have our dialogues be updated based on our selections. So when I select 3-axis mill, I could have these 4-axis and 5-axis parameters no longer be visible in my Post Configurator session, so we wouldn't have any additional confusion, things like that. And similar to Post Builder, we can still specify our home positions and